Now on 18 News.
Good evening, I'm Tai Wong, and thank you for joining us. Here are your top stories for Saturday, August 17th, 2019. Early last night, around midnight, Elmira City Police and multiple agencies responded for a report of shots fired near the intersection of not West, I said West, Washington.
Now on 18 News.
Good evening, I'm Tai Wong. Thank you for joining us, and here are your top stories for Saturday, August 17th, 2019. Early last night, around midnight, Elmira City Police and multiple agencies responded for a report of shots fired near the intersection of East Washington Avenue and Grand Central Avenue. 18 News was on the scene as police searched the area, and we did reach out to EPD for updates, but no response. Stick with 18 News both on air and online for the latest on this developing story. And from coast to coast, animal shelters across the country have partnered with NBC and Telemundo stations to host Clear the Shelters, a nationwide pet adoption drive all day today. Our 18 News reporter Janae Parrott was at this event and has more.
I have the love of my life. Kitty.
Sounds of happiness. It's Clear the Shelters Day, also known as the Black Friday of pet adoption. And the goal of Clear the Shelters is to find forever homes for as many animals as possible. Animals have been finding homes all day long as shelters waived or reduced their adoption fees. Potential adopters lined up outside with hopes of finding a new addition for their families. But the day is about more than clearing a shelter at a low cost. It's about completing a family.
These bunnies are going to complete our family. You do? Yes.
Take Danielle and her daughter Lumi, for instance. They didn't even know about the Clear the Shelters event, but when they saw the bunnies, they knew the stars were aligned.
We just went to a family farm and we found a hutch that they weren't using, and so what perfect time to take home some bunnies. And then we came and there was this awesome event, so yeah, we just lucked out, didn't we? It was in the stars.
Over the past 3 weeks, more than 60,000 pets have been adopted nationwide, but according to the SPCA, every year 6.5 million animals end up in shelters nationwide, and only 3.2 million are adopted. And events like this help to curb that.
Out there roaming around that you can't get to and I think it's a great time to look and find a baby.
Find a baby and complete a family.
You know, they have a good place here, but it's always important that they get a loving family that they can go to.
And a forever home that they can grow with.
And event adoptions help shelters twofold by getting an animal in need of a new home while also creating room for another animal in need. I'm Janae Parrott.
There's a lot of joy that comes from pets, so I would encourage anyone to come out and clear these shelters because these pets need to have homes to live in.
And that's right, Beverly. After today, we still hope you head to your local shelters and adopt an animal. So far today, the Twin Tiers has adopted out 8 dogs, 41 cats, and 2 rabbits. We'll have a final count of the pet adopted for you tonight at 11, and we'll be updating these numbers on our website at mytwintiers.com.
We saw some strong to even severe storms that had worked through the Twin Tiers today, unfortunately, but luckily enough, as we head throughout the next few hours, we are going to slowly begin to see them taper off, leaving us under mostly cloudy skies. You can see here out of the weather camera, pretty wet out there after we saw a line of stronger storms work through here in Elmira, seeing a lot of lightning and some heavy rainfall as well through that. Currently here in Elmira, though, staying at 69 degrees. We have lost some of that cloud cover, but primarily under mostly cloudy skies still. And as we head throughout the next few hours or so, and as we head into your Sunday morning, we're going to be clearing that cloud cover out even more under partly to mostly cloudy skies throughout the overnight hours tonight. Seeing that patchy fog begin to develop, though, as we head into early Sunday morning. Sunday, we're going to be starting off primarily dry, just like what we saw today, but as we head towards the afternoon, this is when we increase that cloud cover again and increase our chance to see showers and maybe even a rumble of thunder, especially towards the later portions of the afternoon. And then into the evening, as we head towards mid-afternoon, this is when we begin to increase that threat of thunderstorms. You can see that right here. We have the potential to see some moderate to heavy rainfall again, similar to what we saw today. And any thunderstorms that do develop do have that potential to cause some localized flooding in spots, and along with this, produce some gusty winds out there. So keep that in mind as you're heading out the door tomorrow. And as we go throughout the overnight hours, Sunday into Monday, we do get a short period of dry weather through the early evening and early overnight hours. But you can see here, after midnight, we increase that rain chance again. By 1:30 in the morning on Monday morning, we begin to see some light rain showers work in. A stronger line of steadier rain will work in for your morning commute on Monday, so keep that in mind as you're heading out the door to work. In the morning, we are going to be dealing with some moderate rainfall out there. Definitely want to make sure you grab your umbrella and your rain gear as you're heading out the door, because we keep that chance for showers and even thunderstorms in the forecast as we head towards the afternoon hours on Monday. Now, heading into Sunday, similar to what we saw today, a portion of the Twin Tiers are in that marginal risk again to see some strong to severe storms, especially out towards Steuben County. So any storms that do develop, the main threat from those, like I had mentioned earlier, are going to be some gusty winds and localized flooding. Temperatures across the area after those storms move through have dropped back into the mid and upper 60 marks, but we are still dealing with that humidity with dew point temperatures back up in those upper 60s. Only dropping back to 64 degrees for our overnight low tonight. We are going to deal with lingering showers, patchy fog developing later on into the night and into tomorrow morning. Heading into Sunday, though, 88 degrees, chance to see showers and storms is going to be possible throughout the majority of the day. Temperatures continue to warm up, though, throughout Sunday. We're in the upper 80s, hitting 90 by Monday, 89 on Tuesday, but that chance of showers and storms just stick with us throughout the majority of the work week. We will get a break from the showers and storms, and along with this heat and humidity once a cold front passes on Wednesday, which brings us drier and cooler weather into the region.
All right, thanks so much, Jessica.
Yep.
And thank you for joining us. We'll see you on tonight at 18 News at 11.